Hey everybody, it's Qqcknd and welcome to my new series called Dear Diary, until I call it something else. So today I just wanted to talk about my meetup really quickly. So I wanted to address a couple things, like when is it gonna be, some of the questions I've had, so I wanted to talk about that. So on my Instagram, and I just want to say this for everybody because not everybody follows me on Instagram, so I want it to be public information for everybody. If you want to follow me on Instagram, by all means, it's Qqcknd spelled out, because that's what Qckcknd is. That's the spell out. Anyway, so I announced that I was going to have a meetup, and we were trying to look for locations, so I announced the meetup kind of early so I could kind of gauge who's going to be there and stuff. But I would say even then it was really unclear for me to see who's coming to the meetup, because if that post got like 36 comments, most of them were like, I wish I could go. So I was like, so who's going? So I'm not really sure. So some of you know I'm now filming in a studio space, and I was thinking like, oh, I could have the meetup in here because it's inside. You know, I won't have to wait for better weather, but I honestly don't know who's coming to the meetup, because for the couple people that I thought on Instagram were gonna come, I got like 5 or 6 anonymous messages on Tumblr from people who didn't want to say that they were coming. I don't know. I can't really make a definitive choice. So we're gonna have the meetup over at the Piazza, which is this kind of big open area in my neighborhood. It has a big parking lot offered free parking for people traveling in. It's 3 blocks from the subway for people who are local. So I think it's the best place for everybody. It's this big open thing. They used to hold like a concert kind of festival there every year until it became really popular. Now they have it in New York. So now there's just this big place called the Piazza, and I thought that would be a great place to have the meetup because there's restaurants there, there's food for people, my favorite deli is there, and I think like that would be fun. There's like a stage kind of area that maybe I could stand up on. I don't know. I was thinking like, oh, I'll make food for everybody, but like honestly I don't know how many people are coming. I don't know. The only other meetup I've ever been to was Mikey from Qckcknd, and there were so many people there. And I'm not sure if she said she like didn't expect that. I'm not saying that I have any sort of notoriety comparable to her. I do not. But it's the only experience I've had, excuse me, with meetups, and I thought it was really cool. It was in a big public space, so that's what I'm trying to do for everybody. Because honestly, I have no idea how many people are going, and I have no way to gauge it. I don't have a Facebook, so I can't like make a Facebook event. But then again, people say they're gonna go to that and then they don't, so who knows? I don't have any sponsorships. I don't have anybody like paying for anything, so I have to have it outside in a big open space outdoors. So I was thinking of having it in like 6 weeks, because then it'll be a little bit warmer, it'll be closer to my birthday, and people will be more comfortable to be outside, because I want to be able to offer like everyone to hang out, meet each other. Some people ask me like, are you gonna be taking pictures with us? And I'm like, fuck yeah. I asked John's gonna be there, so people can take pictures with John. And I'm also having these like limited edition prints made. One of the people who were in the Qqcknd contest, I contacted them, and I was like telling them ideas, so they're gonna create some like limited edition prints to be given out at the Qqcknd meetup. So that's gonna be super cool. That way, like if you don't want like an autograph kind of situation, someone asked me if I was signing autographs, and I was like, you want me to ruin something for you? You can bring a piece of paper. John loves to like write people's names like in a cool way, not in a weird way. And then you'll have the prints, and I can number them or like sign them or whatever like on the back so they're not ruined. That way everyone will have something they can take away, and that'll be super cool. So that's the meetup. Obviously it'll be free. I'm not charging anybody for the prints or anything. If anything, like I was invited to like hold a party or like a pop-up shop here if I ever wanted, but because I don't really have merch or anything like that, I don't really know about that, and because I don't really know how many people are gonna come, I don't want to host it here in case there's like 20 people who come. It's probably too many people for this space. So that's where the meetup is gonna be. So I was gonna have it in like 6 weeks. Once I speak to the artist about the prints, I'll know a little bit more because I don't want to rush them. I told them no deadline. And somebody reached out to me and said, hey, like you should hold it in the summer, that way people in school can come to it. So we're gonna hold it on a Sunday. That way I'm off of work, John is off of work, I don't have any regularly scheduled videos that day, and hopefully you guys can be off work too. So I want to come out with a date really soon. If it was like the second week in April, I think that would be our best bet. So I'm kind of hoping for that. Keep that in mind, but not officially. I'll come out with like a very official statement on my Instagram. And for you guys who don't follow me on Instagram, I'll come out with it here too. Probably like in a 5-Fact Friday kind of situation, or now that I have Dear Diary. Anyway, so that's everything about the meetup. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. And if there's anything you ever want me to discuss, this is the new series. And of course my channel just says so many series, but I don't know, maybe they'll work out. Now I have a studio space, so I can just blah 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 all day. Alright guys, thank you so much. I love you guys, and until next time, subscribe, thumbs up if you're into the series. See you later. Hey everybody, it's Qqcknd and welcome back to another vegan grocery grabs. This one is all about items from Target. I get a lot of questions like,